So hi, Will and Good Noise Podcast. You're here with Morningside Lane. We're going to ask them some questions today. I'm going to start. What inspired you guys to start the band, and what does the band name mean?
Well, I was playing in Morningside Lane for a few years before this current lineup got together. But and it was just like kind of on and off with different members for a while. And but the conception of it, I found that I lived 2 blocks away from a Morningside Lane, so it was pretty cool to use a street in your town to define your music.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it started. And then we got together last April of 2019. So we've been hitting it hard. We recorded a full-length album, so we're dropping some singles, and the album's coming out September 4th.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sick.
So that like change of members and not being able to keep a cohesive group, is that why you guys don't have much music out?
Yeah, pretty much. And plus we definitely rebranded. We relaunched the band in a way, and we tightened up our sound when we went to the studio to record the latest album, our first full-length album. And they kind of just they tweaked a few things, and it kind of oozed, this new sound kind of oozed out, and now it's us.
Okay. All right.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us a little bit about your writing process?
Wow. I like that question a lot. Well, the thing is, like, I'll start with something like a riff, or I'll have lyrics lying around, and it just kind of happens. Lyrics don't really happen first. Music really happen first. It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But it always starts off with some sort of lyric or some sort of riff, like a very small idea that kind of just blossoms when I get together with the rest of the guys.
Okay. Yeah.
So Mark will have pretty much like the bare bones of the song or something of a structure, or at the very least something of a riff. And then the rest of us, we have backgrounds of kind of self-arranging. You can kind of self-compose around something that's already existing. So that's where it really becomes collaborative. So usually starts off in some way with Mark, and then it comes to the rest of us together, which is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That's awesome.
Cool. All right. So when you guys are making music, what artists are your biggest inspirations?
Brendan, you start this one. I'll go last.
I mean, we're all very different. We kind of all have different tastes and stuff, which is cool. But we also share some things. Like me and Mark are huge Bruce Springsteen fans, and we're big lyric people. So, what drew me to the band was hearing Mark's lyrics and stuff, because I've always liked lyrics myself. I mean, I grew up in like the improv world, so I love like the jam bands and jazz and all that kind of stuff. And also the singer-songwriter vibe. So that's kind of my area. What about you other guys?
I mean, for me, I feel like it's like seasonal. For me, I kind of like whenever the type of like the year is. Like during the summer, I'm very like into pop, very into like a lot of that like summery type vibe music. And then in the fall and winter, I'm more of like that hard rock, classic rock, and like punk rock, like that whole scene there. And then come like the spring, then I'm starting it's like a little hybrid of both, some like weird stuff in there. But whenever Mark sends over like a riff or anything like that, it's kind of really whatever I've been listening to at the time, and then I just kind of see how it relates to either what I've been listening to or something that different artists or bands that I like to kind of relate to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably very similar to that, honestly. I've got a bunch of different genres in the musical background, everything from Motown and soul to hard rock and heavy metal, even to classic rock. And it doesn't always come through in Morningside Lane. But for me, I'm kind of similar to Frankie, where if I hear something, I try to think of what I want to channel. And the one thing as a drummer is I have to find a groove. I have to find some groove. Even if it doesn't groove, I have to groove it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So, we come together pretty well, from 4 different backgrounds, really, but we come together pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
I guess that's me, right? Okay. First of all, I want to apologize for this Don Francisco name that's been plaguing ever since I signed into this thing. Anyway, because I just noticed it, I was like, not again. All right. I grew up on a lot of classic rock. That's for sure. It definitely, get out of here. That definitely plays a part in our music, but also a lot of I've been into a lot of contemporary stuff. Like let me see. I mean, I've been grooving with the 1975 lately. Also, Atlas Genius. Small Pools has been pretty cool. Like, these synth rock bands in a way. I've been really intriguing me lately. So yeah, and it always like pours into the music that we're currently writing, because it's like a filter of like your 5 most influential people that you in music. I think they're a filter of your inspiration.
Okay. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you guys feel about the reception to your most recent release, Glass Skin?
Oh, it's been awesome, man. Like, definitely, we were like, because we were debating whether to put it out this year. We were kind of thinking, you know what I mean? So it was a tricky. I mean, we just kind of put our heads down and just like hope for the best. But we wanted to feel, we definitely wanted to release it when the time felt right.
Mm-hmm. And
just around that time, it just felt right because the warm weather was picking up. People were kind of like, the lockdown was, a little loosened up at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely came out at the right time. And yeah, I've been digging all the love that we've been getting for it. So I feel good about it. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us anything about that album that you spoke about? And is that song that you guys dropped, Glass Skin, going to be on that album? Is that a
yes.
single? Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be, we're going to do one more single this July, actually. And then the entire album drops September 4th.
Okay.
Wow, sick. Looking forward to that next drop.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
So where do you guys see the project in the next 5 years?
Yo, Brian, take this one, man. I want to hear what you say.
You want to hear what I have to say for this?
I want to hear
Here goes the cruise ship.
Hopefully we're all still alive. If we're all still alive, then we're in good shape.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
My goodness, I'm trying to really be level-headed with this answer because I've just wanted to play music for so long. I've been in countless bands over the past, since 2003, and I'm really believing in Morningside Lane. I'm not saying this because I'm in it. I truly believe in the music, the product, the show, and I'm really hoping. See, last night I was telling you about my roommate who's moving, and last night we got together. We were hanging out, and I said, I've reached a personal level of burnout in my day-to-day that can't be fixed without a complete lifestyle and career change. Mm-hmm. So I'm really, really hoping and banking that this project and also some new songs that we're writing that would be a next album, but that's probably too soon to talk about. We really just believe in them, and I certainly do. And I'm hoping this takes us somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it does too.
All right. Is that is that a similar feeling all around for everyone?
Oh yeah,
I hope not.
Yeah. The thing is, when something works like this for people, it's kind of a miracle in a way, and you don't want to squander that, you want to blow it, because you were given this, not to sound. Can you believe this? Oh my God, dude! All right, I get. All right, because when something reaches out to you like this, you don't want to honor it, because you're lucky in a way. So you don't want to blow it. And I feel when we got together, that was, I really felt that, like really, really, it's a very potent feeling in my gut that this is something definitely worth writing out for a long time.
All right.
Yeah, and just to piggyback. I'm gonna start using that. Piggyback off of Mark. It's super rare also that like you get a band and like four guys to have the same mentality. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times you have that cliche, like where the person who writes the songs and things like that has the most like drive, and there's a couple other people in the band who kind of share that drive, and then there's someone who's just kind of doing it for like the fun. It's not we really like appreciate and we really like take seriously that all of us are so like level-headed, and we all have the same mindset, basically, like Brian and Mark were saying, and that's something that we want to just keep cultivating and keep pushing forward with.
Yeah, I would just say that it's really hard to like answer that kind of a question because there's so many things that can happen that are kind of out of your control. But for me, it's as long as we're progressing and moving forward, and ultimately in 5 years it'd be nice to only be doing this, for all four of us to just be doing this. And if we can get anywhere near that, that's a win for me. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the last couple questions, we're going to shift away from music, and we're going to go straight to death row. So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Oh, man. Wow. I'm gonna offend my. I'm gonna say something, but I'm gonna offend my mother.
Oh.
Don't say grilled chicken wrap.
But you know what, man? There's one thing. Just probably a nice. I went to this play in New York, and I forgot. It's called Emilio's something, and it was awesome. And it was like it was bolognese, man, and it was. I'd probably have that. I was blown away.
Right.
I'd go with that.
All right.
Do you have a drink?
A drink?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Probably. You know what, man? I've been digging Moscow Mules,
Ooh.
so I'll have that plus a cannoli.
All right. Solid.
Well, I went vegetarian back last fall, so I have to see. Like, it was partially for ethical reasons, but if I'm on death row, then I think ethics are out. So
Yeah.
No, because you never told me, man. I would have been like, nice.
I bet. Well, I think. Oh gosh, Mark gave such a beautiful answer, and I'm about to take it to Wendy's. I mean, here
Wendy's?
we go with a
Wendy's.
because I've been trying to be healthy.
Uh-huh.
And if I've got nothing left to lose, this is a weird podcast for me. I'm sorry. I'm taking this really heavy.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm going to go with, do they still do the small Baconator?
I believe
It's
so,
probably-
yeah.
Yeah, if they still do that, then I'll do that with a
Okay.
chicken thing and a big-ass fry. And for a drink, I will send somebody to Taco Bell for a Baja Blast.
Wow.
You're gonna
because-
go with a big ass fry, and you're gonna go with a small Baconator.
Yeah, that's
Well, we
right.
gotta be
I need
somewhat
room for
healthy.
Go home at that point.
I need room for everything. I'd like to eat a lot of things. I didn't even tell you about the package of double stuffed Oreos that are going to come later. I mean, that's
Oh my
coming
God.
too. So.
Hey, you want to die? You want to die fully digested, though. You don't want to die on a full stomach, bro.
Will that matter to me?
You know what that pink slime heat does to you, man.
Well, it is true. Yeah. All right.
Brandon, what about you?
Buffalo wings for sure.
Okay.
Big thing of buffalo wings. I'm gonna wash it down with an iced coffee.
All right.
Ooh. Solid.
Oh, wow.
They don't really go together, so I have to wait a little bit of time
Yeah.
and then drink the iced coffee.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, do you have like creamer in it, or are you like a black iced coffee person?
Most of the time black. Today I have cream in mine, but
oh my God.
most of the time black.
All right. Solid.
Frank?
Oh, that was me. Oof. I know Jack Daniels is on the list. That's definitely happening.
Mhm.
And probably just a giant bucket of fried chicken.
Ooh.
That's-
Solid.
That's literally it.
Any like mashed potatoes or like biscuits to go with it, or just the fried chicken?
Probably just the fried chicken, and from KFC. I don't do the Popeyes.
Yeah.
thing. I don't do
Okay.
the Popeyes thing.
All right. Respect. Okay, so on a more lighthearted note, away from death row, what, if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
A fictional world?
A fictional world.
Man. Man. Probably like Narnia. That would be pretty wild.
Yes, yeah. Narnia would be good. Narnia would be good.
In a galaxy far, far away, bro. Hands down.
Nice.
Hands down.
Solid.
Frankie, go ahead, man. I'm still thinking.
I'm the same way with Mark, but I'm gonna be a little bit more specific with my answer.
Mm-hmm.
And I like 1,000% Star Wars, but I want to be just soaking in the planet of Naboo.
All
just
right.
chilling.
Yeah.
Just-
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Just chilling.
Dude, the
Wait.
blue's awesome, bro.
That was great.
Bro, they have they had Queen Amidala running the place. That's dope.
Yeah, we may see Natalie Portman there too.
So that'd be kind of sick.
Yeah, but Jar Jar lives there, doesn't he?
Oh,
You know what? I'm fine with Jar Jar. I'm fine. Everybody fucking Jar Jar. Relax.
But imagine him having to
funny.
talk to you like for
He's funny.
eternity, though.
oh,
Dude, I'm so glad that I'm sorry to like go off topic, but I'm so glad that like the prequel fans have like validated the prequels. You know what I mean? Everyone likes prequels now, and I'm so happy. All right, go ahead.
Oof. Let's see, the other guys went fantasy, but I don't think I'm going to go fantasy. I think that I truly belong in the Seinfeld verse.
the Seinfeld. Okay. That's a new one.
Everything is just dry and sarcastic and like, and not always in a bad way, but sometimes.
All right.
Solid.
So I have the honor of asking the last question, and everyone we've spoken to has said it's the most important question. What is your favorite color?
Dude, that's crazy because I was thinking about this yesterday and I confirmed it with myself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I swear to God, I was riding in my car and I was like, red. Red's my favorite color. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have like a specific shade, or is it just like the basic red?
It could. I don't like the darker reds. I like the bright reds, man. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Respectable.
Yeah. Who's going? Who's up?
Silence all around. Everyone's
Yeah.
in a deep train of thought.
This is tough. This is tough.
Yeah, I love green. I mean, green's always been my
Ooh,
favorite. And I love looking at a light green.
Mhm.
But like this kind of, if you can tell, you know,
Ooh, yeah.
yeah. Like I love this color, but I would never wear. I like wearing like a darker LL Bean sort of like green, which is cool.
That
And
makes
I have
sense.
none of.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I think there's a
Really
distinction there. Yeah, between like your favorite color and the favorite color you like to wear. Because I think that's a big difference. Like for me, like people say I look best in black or whatever. So I like to wear black, but obviously my favorite color is probably blue.
Blue. Solid. Do you have a specific shade?
Oof. Probably like a lighter blue. I like it all. You know, navy, periwinkle. You know,
Oh, okay.
whatever.
So just blue. All right.
I'm definitely blue, 1,000%. But I'm trying to think if I like more of a royal or if like a cerulean.
Ooh.
And I don't know.
You know your
I'm very-
blues, bro.
Yeah.
I know my
your
blues.
I don't know. We're gonna have
My
to fight
blue.
over these blues, dude.
But
Suburb kind of blues.
We all got the blues.
We all got the suburb kind of blues.
That's funny. Wow.
So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah, definitely. Check out our Glass Skin. Check out our new single, Glass Skin. It's on all streaming platforms. We are Morningside Lane. You can find us on Facebook, Spotify. I'm missing one. Instagram.
There you go.
Instagram. And then we have another single dropping this month. So everybody keep a lookout for that.
All right. Well, thank you for sitting down with us. This has been Morningside Lane, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.